Hey everyone, it's Alyssa Marie here. I am once again so sorry about not making one of these weekly oracle videos for you guys in a long time. It's been several weeks. And in previous videos, I have said the reason for that, but before we get started, I just wanted to make a quick announcement about the weekly oracle readings. I am really busy right now. I'll be honest with you guys. Being a student, being a junior in college, doing my personal life, there's just so much stuff that's been going on, and it's really actually hard for me to say I'm gonna make a video every week, and I'm gonna make it at the beginning of the week, and I'm going to make it, because these videos are like 30 to 40 minutes long. They're long videos, which I love making for you guys. It's just the time, it's just I don't have enough time to do it. So unfortunately, this will be the last weekly oracle reading for the near future. Anyway, I might start doing it again sometime, but for now, there's not going to be any more of these. However, I will be doing other videos, but I guess for now, don't expect them on a regular basis. However, I'm going to try so hard to be uploading a video. I'm not even going to say once a week because things happen, things come up, but I'm going to try to do it as much as I can. So I wanted to get that through to you guys. However, I do have an Etsy shop, and I will actually leave the link down below. However, I don't have any products on there yet or any services, but I am planning on doing basically these personal readings, except they're going to be even more personal, not just based on your sign, but based on you. I'm going to be doing readings individually for people. Of course, there will be a fee involved because it is a lot of work to do readings for people, but it is work that I like to do. And because that reason, or due to that reason, the readings, I won't charge much for them, because I know some people, they charge a lot for readings. And because I'm not a professional, and when I say professional, sorry about the noises, by the way, people are like running the shower upstairs and whatever, because as you guys know, I live in an apartment, so many noises in my videos. But I'm not a professional, as in I haven't went to classes, I haven't got a certificate or anything of that nature, but yeah, so I'll be doing those on my Etsy page, and I'll leave the link down below, but there's nothing there yet. However, I'm going to try to make it really soon that I put the stuff up there. I really want to make it as soon as I can because I'm really excited for it. It's going to be so awesome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. It's been so long. It's like I'm kind of all over the place. I even have a note because I don't want to mess up. I'll be honest with you guys. I know the signs, right? I know the signs, but sometimes I forget which order they're in. And I'm like, so this is a cheat sheet for me. Or not even necessarily the order, but as I'm filming, I'm thinking about filming. So then I'm like, which one am I on? So this is my little cheat sheet. It's just all the zodiac signs in order on a piece of paper. So that, if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. Before we get started though, I wanted to show you some decks that I'm going to be doing some flip throughs for. I might be doing them, I'm really probably going to be doing them tomorrow. But I have first the Celtic Tree Oracle, and I mentioned this before. I haven't gotten to use this yet, because it's got its own system. As you guys know, I'm sure, basically the oracle cards are just different types of trees. And yeah, you have to basically be able to read the book, understand the book in order to understand the cards. So it's kind of a learning process with these. But I'm going to be doing a flip through. Beautiful cards, beautiful cards. And then also, which I mentioned, I have a tarot deck, and it is the Legends Tarot by Anne Stokes. I've kind of quickly looked through them myself. Beautiful artwork. So we'll be doing a flip through of that as well. And by the way, I'm kind of frantically looking at the screen because you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and plug in my camera. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I decided to just plug in the camera so I don't have to worry about it dying. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The deck I'm going to be using is the Les Vampires deck by Lucy Cavendish, artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Sorry, guys, I blinked out there. And And I have used this deck before, and I've done a flip through of it. You can check that out. It's an awesome deck. I was trying to decide what deck to use today, and for some reason, I just felt this deck. Like as you guys know, this is kind of a bit of a darker deck, although it's still very positive at the same time. So I've been having, like I said, I've been busy. I've had a little bit of stuff going on in my personal life that's just been stressful, and nothing too bad. Don't think that. But basically, you know, life stuff, adult stuff, you know, paying bills and making sure I have all my homework done, and it's been kind of stressful. So I chose a deck that I thought would be a good one for how I'm feeling as well, because when I'm reading your guys' decks or your guys' cards, I feel like they relate to me as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I might be a little bit rusty, by the way, because I haven't even done an oracle reading for myself in a while, but I'm really feeling it today. You know, I really am. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Sorry, this is a really long intro. Don't worry, I'll put timestamps below so that you can fast forward to your part and fast forward to the part where I'm actually starting the readings. What else was I going to say? Yeah, timestamps below, link to the Etsy shop. Yeah, I guess that's everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first sign we have, obviously, is Aries. Sorry, everyone. I just had to attend to something quickly, but we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first card for Aries is Anti-Hero, Maverick, Risk Taker, Rule Breaker. Okay, this card is really sweet. Like, most people would think maybe this card is something negative. However, I really don't get those kind of vibes from this card. I feel that this card really represents for you this week that you're going to be somebody that maybe you're not used to. Maybe you're going to go and you're going to ask for that raise, or you're going to go and start something new. And it might not be what, you know, it might not be in your comfort zone, but you decide to do it anyway because you're being a risk taker, a rule breaker, and you're going outside of what you know. So that is a really cool card. It's got a pretty direct, simple message, but I think it's important for you to understand, Aries, that this can be your week. If you put in the effort, you can definitely make some changes for the better. So your affirmation for the week is, I will take risks. And say this 3 times throughout the week. I will take risks. I will take risks. Okay, so next we have Taurus. Taurus. What do we have? Ooh, transmission. This is an interesting card. I'm sorry about the glare. Transmission, and it says spreading of conditions, influence, impact. And I really like the artwork on this card. It's beautiful because it looks like we have I view it as 2 sisters, the elder sister and the younger sister. And I think this card is really trying to say, if you have any siblings, or maybe not even if you have a sibling, but you have somebody that is younger than you, that looks up to you. And even if you think they don't look up to you, they do, believe me. Younger person in your life, whether it be your sister, your cousin, your friend, if you would want them to make that decision too. Okay? So, and it doesn't have to be negative either. It can be positive. Like, for instance, if you, how would I say this? I don't know, if you do something you're proud of, or you accomplish something, like, you know, make it known that you're a good role model and that you are there for your younger person, that you are a good teacher and maybe even parent. So yeah, your affirmation for the week, Taurus, I would say, I am influential. I am influential. I am influential. Big words, big words. Okay, next we have Gemini. Ooh, knowledge, study, learning, education. Knowledge. Okay, so this is a pretty straightforward message. It's saying this week you will be studying, you will be learning. This is a week of growth, of mental growth. This is a week of learning new things, putting yourself out there. So, maybe you want to learn a new language. Maybe you want to take a new class at school, or you want to go back to school, or, anything. It's a really neat card, and I love the artwork on it. She's there reading a book in the library, and that's another thing I will advocate for reading. Reading is the bomb. It's a really great way for everyone to expand their knowledge. Okay, so there you go, Gemini. I would say, and I'm sorry, this seems kind of short today, but I feel like you can even just understand this card. Knowledge. Take with it what you will, Take with it what you will. Educate yourself and also educate others. This is a week of knowledge. Okay, so your affirmation for the week would be, I am always learning. I am always learning. I am always learning. Do not forget that. Your brain is always learning. You're always expanding your knowledge and becoming a better you. Next we have Cancer. Sorry about that, guys. I am back. We were on Cancer. No. Yes, Cancer. And Cancer got witness, to know personal evidence, to speak out. Okay, Cancer. Really pretty card. This card, the way I see it, it kind of has two viewpoints, I would say. One could be in kind of a negative sense. Like maybe you saw something happen. Like maybe you saw bullying, or you saw crime, or you saw something that you don't think was right in the workplace, at school, just on your daily commute. You saw something, you witnessed something, or you will witness something, or you are witnessing something, whatever tense you want to put it. This is all about you and how you perceive it. That it's important to remember that you want to speak out about it. Don't forget that, your opinion, your witnessing, I don't know how to say that, can be really important for somebody. This also might have more of a positive viewpoint to it, like to know, like maybe you have been learning recently about something, a language, something at school, anything. You've been learning about it, and you know it, and you should spread it because you are the witness of that new knowledge, and you should spread it, and you should tell it to your friends. You should tell it to your family. You should tell it to your coworkers. So you got witness. Okay, Cancer? So your affirmation for the week would be, I will speak out. I will speak out. I will speak out. Okay, next we have Leo. Discipline. This is a really pretty card. Training, consistency, practice. Okay, discipline. So this is really important to remember for this week because, it can be something, anything you're doing, learning a language, exercising, learning a new thing at school. You can work hard at it, but if you don't do it consistently, it might not stick in the long run. So, if you're trying to learn a language, for instance, I'm trying to learn Japanese recently, and I haven't been as consistent as I should be. If I'm consistent at it, I will be much better off than if I wasn't. And this is just saying to practice those things. As you can see, this girl, she is practicing her instrument. It's very important this week to do so, because if you don't, you'll find that maybe you won't be successful as someone else who is putting that effort in, who is putting effort into it every single day. So that's really what you want to get from this week, is be consistent, show discipline. It seems like it's hard now, but the hard work will pay off. So your affirmation for the week, Leo, would be, I am consistent in all that I do. I am consistent in all that I do. I am consistent in all that I do. Next we have Virgo. Her last day in the light. Okay, this is a really pretty card. Her last day in the light. It says, unexpected endings, surprise changes, sudden shifts. So I know what you're thinking, like her last day in the light, like, oh, that sounds scary. That sounds like dark. It doesn't have to be. In fact, when I look at this picture, especially from this card, like just look at this picture. Look at those colors. To me, this is a very positive card. It talks about sudden changes, sudden and surprise changes. This could be anything. Virgo, sorry, I get mixed up where I am on my list, so I have to look down sometimes. Virgo, this could be anything. This could be maybe someone you know is having a baby. Maybe you get a new job. Maybe you are getting a raise. Maybe your friend says, hey, let's go on a trip, on a vacation. It could be anything. And just remember, even if it isn't something positive, you know, just because it ends doesn't mean that, you know, you have to end, if that makes sense. Like, if something negative happens, you don't have to, acknowledge the fact that it happened and it was unexpected, and maybe it wasn't something that you wanted to happen, but learn from that, grow from that. Understand that with every ending, there is a new beginning, okay? So your affirmation for the week would be, I will handle a sudden change. I will handle a sudden change to the best of my ability. I will handle a sudden change to the best of my ability. Okay, next we have Libra. Supernatural. I've said this before. This is a beautiful card. I love it. Inexplicable, miraculous, otherworldly. Okay, supernatural. So this card can, like I just said, look at this card. It's so beautiful. I love this color palette and these goldfish, and oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so supernatural Libra. This could mean a lot of things. Even if you're somebody that is logical and scientific, kind of like myself, supernatural can just mean like miraculous, like something that you didn't think would happen, but it happened. Like you got a raise and you're like, wow, I didn't think this would happen. I got the job. I get to move. I get to go on vacation. These are supernatural, miraculous things. But if you are somebody who, you know, might believe in otherworldly creatures or believe in the divine or a god or goddess or however you want to put it, this could be the week for you to step up, contact them, and basically grow with them, have a good connection with them, okay? So your affirmation for the week would be, I will be open to miraculous things. I will be open to miraculous things. I will be open to miraculous things. Okay, next we have Scorpio. Ooh, okay, this is a good card. Something that needs to be brought up for a lot of people, and especially you, apparently, Scorpio. Okay, the past a prison. Bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go. Okay, boy. I really resonate with this week for myself. It is of utmost importance that we as human beings learn to let go of our past. We don't have to forget our past, but we have to learn to let go of them. We have to learn that in order to move forward, we're going to have to leave it behind, because as you can see in this image, she doesn't look happy. She looks sad. She's gray. She is looking for answers. So, you know, maybe this week, maybe you broke up with somebody, maybe you had something happen a long time ago that you regret that you did. It can be anything like that. But remember that the past can be a prison for you, and if you don't decide to let go. This is a really deep card, I think, but it's important for everyone. And you just have to learn to. You might be holding a grudge against someone. Because if you let go, you will prosper, okay? So your affirmation, I would say, is, I will learn to let go. I will learn to let go. I will learn to let go, which is so hard, I know, but it is really important. And believe me, and there's things you can do to help yourself let go. You know, maybe just start a new hobby, talk it out, acknowledge those feelings, write them out, say them out loud, video yourself saying them, acknowledge them, say, these hurt me, these messed me up, or this person, or whatever it is, but I'm not going to let it do that to me anymore. Okay, now we have Sagittarius. Ooh, this card. I have been getting this card a lot recently. The monster within. Internal struggle, personal challenges, wanting to improve. Okay, Sagittarius. So this card, to me, really says, maybe you're struggling with something, okay, for this week. And you might think, he's wrong, she's wrong, you guys are wrong, you've done this to me. But in reality, yes, they might be wrong, but maybe you are the one who is holding a grudge, who is letting it dictate your life, who's letting that person, you know, harm you, or that thing. And it's like literally a little monster within, this little monster that doesn't forget, and it's gnawing at you. It's gnawing at your chest. It's consuming you. It's consuming your brain. It's consuming your thoughts. And the only way to rid of it is to realize that it's me. You know, I'm having an internal struggle. Maybe it's anxiety. Maybe it's depression. Maybe it's just lack of motivation. It could be anything. But it's really important that you do try to remedy that, to realize, you know, maybe the problem lies within me and I need to look at that. And there's ways you can do that. You can, you know, get help from some people, I mean, from your friends, from your family, but also you can do it on your own, you know, because we are independent and we can do things on our own. You know, you might want to try doing something that makes you happy, some hobbies, or maybe just, like I said, just for the reading before, writing things down, writing what you feel, acknowledging it, and then destroying it, you know, say, burning it, you know, throwing it in the trash, saying, this is not me. I have been overtaken by something that has, like I said, dictated how I feel, but I don't have to let it do that anymore. Okay, so your affirmation for the week, Sagittarius, would be, I will destroy the monster within. I will destroy the monster within. I will destroy the monster within. Okay. Next, we have a Capricorn. I am a fellow Capricorn, as you guys know. Ooh, pray. Okay. Stalked, invaded, watched. Pray. Okay. This could mean a lot of things, I think. It's generally looked at as kind of negative. I mean, look, she's standing there. She feels like something's on her back. And I feel like a lot of times this card for me, and for you guys, you Capricorns, for anyone, I think it's a lot about thinking that you're being stalked, thinking that you're being invaded or watched, having this dead memory behind you, this dead feeling, this feeling that doesn't need to be there, doesn't need to exist anymore, but you still have it. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip you off. You still have it. Sorry, I got an itch. You still have it, and it's heavy. It's heavy on your back. It's dark. It's ever looming, and you want to get rid of it, but yet you are prey to it. And this could be depression. This could be anxiety. This could be lots of mental health issues. This could be some friend that, you know, you used to be friends. It could be some guy. It could be some girl that you dated. It could be regret for something that you didn't do, that you wanted to do, and you're being stalked by it. You're being completely invaded, and you are being watched by it. So for this week, your affirmation, I would say, would be, I will not be invaded. I will not be invaded. I will not be invaded. Okay? Really important. Okay, next we have Aquarius. Primal. Ooh, I like this. This is a really cool card. primal. It says, connecting deep within, sacred dance, instinct. Ooh, this actually kind of relates to me because I actually never shared with you guys, but I did the Ancestry DNA thing and I got my results back and I connected with my heritage by doing so, even though I was really surprised at my results. Like, I just didn't expect that. I was expecting something different and I got something else, which is totally cool and totally unique to what I have known, or had known, I should say. And so this card, I would say, for this week is all about knowing who you are, whether it be your heritage, whether it be if you are religious, or not necessarily religious, what's the word I want to use? Spiritual, let's just say if you have deity or you have a god or goddess or other beings like such, maybe this is going back to your religion. I don't like the word religious, but we'll say your theological instincts, your religious instincts, your sacred dance, you know, being sacred towards them, connecting with those sacred entities, if you believe in them, if that's your thing, or your just parts of your past, you know, going back to who you were, who you originally were, because you still are that person. I mean, you might have changed, but you're still that girl or that boy who wants to dance the way she used to dance when she was little. So I would say for this card, I would say, I will connect deep within myself. I will connect deep within myself. I will connect deep within myself, okay? So last card we have is Pisces. Courtesy. This says, thoughtful, polite, good manners. Okay, courtesy. So for this week, for this card, I would say that this is all about, like it says, politeness, good manners, and remembering to do that for your elders, for your family, for your friends, for your coworkers, for your boss. Be courteous to them because it's important. But also realize when to be courteous. You know, if someone isn't giving you the respect that you deserve and is treating you, if you're treating you badly, you know, make sure to step out against that. But also remember, and this I think we always forget, is that the people before us, like our grandparents and our parents, even though it might seem like maybe they're trying to nag on us about something, like, oh, you should do this, you should do that, when really they're trying to help because they've lived through what we have lived through before, probably even worse. For instance, my grandma lived in Germany and her town got bombed during World War II. Okay? So I feel like I need to give her utmost courtesy. She might be a little hard on me sometimes. She might yell. But I think it's important that I be thoughtful to her, that I display good manners to her, because I understand, I mean, I will never understand what she went through, but I do understand that she deserves respect from me. So remember that. Remember those people in your life and be courteous to them. Okay? So I would say your affirmation for the week would be, I will be courteous, I will be courteous, I will be courteous. Okay, guys, so that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. This will be the last one, and it kind of makes me sad a little bit. But hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video, okay? Bye!